Bravo has cleared the tower. Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Made it twice as big and so immersive.
Alright guys, so I'm geared up. I'm about ready to prime this car some more. As you have seen previously, I was using the rattle can, you know, primers, whatever, Rust-Oleum, whatever brand, you know, it didn't really matter, just getting white primer, because the idea was white primer, get a little stuff, you won't really see it because it's white, hopefully, no scratches, whatever, yada yada yada. Basically what I'm trying to say is, sum it up, they didn't have white primer anywhere, like can wise, that was worth paying for, because some places want $15 a can and I'm not doing that. So I decided that went down to O'Reilly's and I got some just duplicolor primer surfacer right here, just the good old-fashioned DIY shit. Not happy that it's gray, but I'm not about to drive an hour to the local paint store to fucking get white primer. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this and then call it good. So hopefully the gray primer will lay on thick and I don't really need to do more than 1 or 2 coats. Now I'm not gonna really film this just because I don't want my GoPro to get damaged, so like I'll just show you a little before. Here we are. Stripped down, prepped up, cleaned. Got all the side pieces to the side. They're not quite prepped as much as the car, but we're doing those after, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, just got it as clean and as prepped as I can, basically. So I'm not wasting any more of my time on this. We're about to just spray it, shoot it, see what happens. Alright guys, it is getting late. I'm talking, let's see what time it is. Well, it's this. That's right. 12:38. It's getting late. Basically, I'm just here to show you that look at what I'm doing. I'm still working. Smooth, right? Still needs to get clean. Come on. Masked off for the second time. Almost done. Everything's been sanded 400. I still have some sealer because I'm going to go over a little bit and seal up some of these little spots here, there, and, you know, touch up a few things, but for the most part, what you see is what you get. Let me open this door. Yep. I got the jams scuffed, ready to go. Well, I color match the jams. I figure why not, you know, might as well, I'm already here. So I got them scuffed up. Yep. Looks texturized, but it feels smooth. I blended everything, so like it looks texturized, it's a bunch of different colors, but everything's been scuffed up to 400, blended good, 320. Well, even some of it was actually 180 a little bit. Scotch Brights too. A little bit of everything. I was kind of just whatever I had. I was just throwing the whole sink at it. You want to know the truth. But it's all smooth now. We're ready to go. There's no real texture to it. So with a little bit of that sealer primer, a little bit of that bing bang ching chong, we're going to get this thing looking like brand new. Check this out though. I want to show you guys one thing. It was a really cool trick. Basically, you take your sandpaper like this right here, little sheet. I got the 400. Take your little sheet of sandpaper. Here, let me show you guys. I'm gonna set this right here. Alright. So you take your little sheet of sandpaper. You take your painter stick, right? Now, obviously, you might need to like you gotta cut it to size a little bit. Gotta break a little bit of it off. But you just take this and you kind of fold it up, right? I'm not gonna, oh yeah, you know what, I'll fold it up. I'll show you guys. Check it out. Alright, check it out. I'll show you guys. Okay. Fold it up, right? You got your painter stick. Now check this out. And mind you, I don't say that this will replace the sanding block or anything like that, because it won't replace the sanding block. And this is just like a interesting trick that was taught to me by a person that has been in the trade for a long time, and I figured, hey, let me show you guys this. Here, yeah, point out like that. So basically, this is how you would wrap it around your stick and sand it, okay? Once you sand up your little section, you just tear off your little section, you move on. The reason why the stick works is because, now this won't work for a if it's like a round, like a very bubbly vehicle, this will not work. But this will work if your car is mostly a square body or just kind of flat paneled, if you know what I mean. Square bodies, old school, good looking cars. But this will work for classic shit. And see, look, you just barely put finger pressure on it. Now it is a flat 12-inch sanding block that takes the curvature of the car perfectly. But like I said, it's a stick. Wood isn't true to begin with. That is a fact. And it's a stick. So don't assume that you can do this trick with like something that has a lot of curvature. But if you have a flat panel and you have some sheets of paper, your typical sheet of paper, the 12-inch by whatever, you can go ahead and wrap that thing up and make some progress. Maybe that can help you. Maybe it can't. I don't know. What's up? I got something to show you guys. Check this out. We have laid on the base coat. We have already cleaned and wet sanded some areas. Well, cleaned everything. Wet sanded some areas and then cleaned everything. Sorry I didn't really film much of this process, but to be quite honest with you, I just didn't want to get my camera all dusted. And when it comes to filming, painting, I don't know, it's mostly just going to be all time-lapse anyway, so I figure save the trouble. You know, it's pretty basic stuff. You know, I just did the primer, sanded it to 400, cleaned everything with some wax and grease remover. I got it over there in the corner. Went through, light first layer base coat, laid it on a little heavy the second one, and on the third one I just went over it wet, thickened it up. Bada bing, bada boom. Did every piece. I still have to do the wing a little bit more, but I'm just gonna finish up that wing here later. And for now, I'm gonna work on getting this chassis cleared. That way I can kind of get it out of the way. So, here's the deal. Another thing why there's no point to film necessarily me mixing this is because it's a 1-to-1 ratio. We've went over this in a previous video. So when you do that, you take your little paint can here, see up there, 1-to-1. It's just a 1-to-1, right? Or if you go up to 2 parts per 2 parts. Go to 3, 3 parts for 3 parts, so on and so forth, yada yada yada. Basically, it's simple, and the clear coat is the same deal, I'm pretty sure. The clear coat that I gotta double check my mix ratio, but I'm pretty sure it's the same deal. So maybe I can film that to explain it and show it as well. But that being said, I wanted to get you guys updated. I even did the door jams and everything. Everything is good to go. I will show you guys the door jams. Just gently open that up. Got the door jams. Yep. Doesn't need to be all crazy. I'm not gonna spend forever on making sure everything is absolutely perfect. Let's keep in mind here that depending on what you're going for, I don't intend on this being a show car. So as you can see, you know, I banged out these dents as best as I could, and I could have definitely threw some Bondo over them, but when you're like more than 5 feet, you know, away, you don't even really notice them. So I'm not gonna sit here and mess with the putty. I had the putty, I was gonna, but the thing is, truthfully, this is gonna be a driver's car. It's gonna get beat up. It's gonna probably go through some phases. So for now, phase 1 is just get it looking right, and I think we accomplished that. Alright, well, with that being said, I gotta get to cleaning up and mixing up some clear coat. What's up, guys? Levi here. About to throw some clear coat on a Honda. Let's see what we got going. Let's see what Chad has. Well, I got some American automotive product. That's what I'm talking about. It's Imperial High Gloss Urethane Clear Coat. There's the freaking paint code number thingy if you want it. And look, you know it. Grandma Nancy was the hookup for this. This was an awesome freebie hand-me-down type deal. So, like I said, budget build, people. We're not spending much. We're out here balling on a budget. I'm going to show you guys at the very end of this video the complete financial breakdown of everything I spent on materials, primer, whatever, etc. You get the idea. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're reading. Okay, see, this is why you read things. It's a 4-to-1 with the activator. We got our activator, fast activator, unfortunately, but at least it's a very cool day, so it shouldn't be too problematic. 65 to 75, I think we're in between that ratio right now. It's an overcast, cloudy day, so it's perfect. No real humidity either because it's been dry. So painting conditions, honestly, are in our favor. Isn't that right, Levi?
Sounds good to me.
Yep, he doesn't know what I'm talking about, but it's in our favor. I just fucking with you. Alright, that being said, we got a brand new paint jug here. So now that we know that it says 4-to-1 activator. Whoops, sorry, I'm not even holding the camera where it says it. I'm still learning how to do this YouTube thing, you know, it's not my full time, it's not my full time. Alright, but you see it right there. Mix 4-to-1 with the activator. So then we go right here. Simple, easy to read. Now here is where you have your 4-to-1. If you need to do a 4-to-1 plus 10%, you have this. That's a plus 10%. Maybe you want it to be a little thinner. Maybe you want a really high shine type of product. We're just gonna stick to what the bottle says because I'm a beginner. This is for beginners. This is for the DIYers out there. Obviously, if you work at an auto body, you're probably cringing saying, oh, you could have done a trillion other things this way, that way. I don't care. Save it. Put it in the comments if you want. Maybe I'll read it. I love advice and tips. I'm not a hater, but... So look, check it out. If we're gonna do 4-to-1, it's right here, right? If we're just gonna do one part, it's this, 1-1. Simple. This is the 4-to-1 ratio. So now if we're doing 2, it's 2, it's 3, it's 3. Boom, 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 boom. You just follow it up. You wanna add the extra 10, like I said. There you go. That's it. So, really, these cups, once you kind of learn what you're looking for, not too hard to read at all. I'm gonna go ahead and start pouring. Excuse me, I gotta just ate some lunch. I got some indigestion here, but yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing that up. guess we can. Go ahead and give the jug a little shake. Good practice. Always make sure you shake your jugs. Alright, that's probably good. Okay. Now we gotta do 4 to 1. Let me just double check. The activator is the 1, obviously. Alright, so, great. We got a pull top. Let's hope this pops off. Got it. Okay. Alright, here we go. Get this pour shot, Levi. This is what they want to see. They want to see that pour. Get over here. Get ready. Yeah, get ready. We're going to go to the 2. We're going to do a 2. We'll do a 2 measurement.
It's too high up to see. Look, see?
About right there on that 2. Maybe just a little splash. There we go. That's good. Whew, so smells good. Get high on this. Alright, now we gotta get this activator. Just give this a little shake real quick too. Alright. You should be wearing gloves. I should be wearing gloves, but I'm just being careful not to get it in my hands right now. Now we're gonna pour it in here. Go ahead, or film it down here. Yeah, Brittany's behind the camera. Levi's not my babe, people. But alright, yep, film it down here. Go to the, get it to the 2 people right there. A little bit more. There we go, see? Now we got our 4 to 1 mix ratio. It's time to stir it. Simple. I got lids, so I'm gonna stir this up. That's why I made a bigger batch. I'm gonna stir this up good, nice and good. I'm gonna put a lid on it. Then I gotta clean my gun. Gotta lay down some clear coat. Always make sure you wear the proper PPE when you're dealing with these things. Even though urethane is a pretty safe paint, you can still get pretty head high off of this stuff. You don't want to do that. It kills brain cells. So, alright, go ahead and cut it, babe. Push that button. What is up, guys? It's the next morning. Last evening, we laid on the clear coat. I guess it was afternoon. It wasn't really evening, but yesterday afternoon, we laid on the clear coat. I think it came out really good. We got a nice shine to it now. It's nice and smooth. There's not really any orange peel anywhere that I can see. And if there is, not a big deal. We'll just buff it out. But yeah, I think it came out great. For my first full car paint job, I'm not complaining. Not one bit. Of course, white is a forgiving color, which, you know, is kind of why I was excited to paint this white. But I still have a little bit left to clear coat. The little trim and add-on components, and also the door jambs still need to be cleared. But other than that, I'm about to knock that out real quick. But other than that, I think we're pretty much done here. That's pretty much a wrap.